Good morning, Kronos. How are you today? Hopefully you're doing alright. Pardon me. Let's see here. Pull this up. Yeah, I'm exhausted too. I was up and down all night with the bathroom. It was pretty annoying, to be honest.
A fortress?
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate.
Yeah, I would sleep for about an hour, hour and a half, and then wake up.
Saw the
And then
captain
I'd
just now.
be up for a couple hours, then sleep for an hour, hour and a half.
Your town needs you.
I didn't really eat anything that didn't agree with me last night. Just, I guess it was just, it decided it wanted to annoy me.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure
Hey, it's the
of
hat again.
speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him by all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
Dang. She's just as shrewd as
Certainly
him.
has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
I bet you would.
Your town needs you.
What does the dame have to say about it? So you are content to abandon the... Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
Dang.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fermenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and turn this one into.
He'd have our coin. Our stock enough.
I've nerve.
Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine Cursebreaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way. All right, Ember. Impress me.
Yeah, let's go do that one real quick. Shouldn't take too long.
Good girl.
We'll do that one, then we'll go do the other one. Then we should have 2 more hunts open up.
All
And
right.
after the 2 hunts, we should be good. To finish up the story.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Or maybe not.
What do we got?
Damn it. Ember, draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run! If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Almost killed it before the stagger meter was out.
Ember, are you... Gone. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is, then.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Yeah, let's go do the other one. Oh, come on. Go do the other one. I'm not gonna be able to. I will have to go around, won't I? That's on a whole other thing there. There we go.
Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Come on. Get around, guys. Yeah, quit healing, dude. There we go. We gotta probably have a... Nope. Thought we'd have one more. Guess not.
Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive, it's me. Are you all right?
I am.
Yep, it
It
does.
seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, that's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. Now, you head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople, stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
Oh boy.
What? This is exactly what the Dame was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
At least he's honest.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. But now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sanbreque, just as Great Griga wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore. You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her.
Ooh.
At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Oh boy.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griga.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caernarvon and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order.
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the Dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
Whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
Heh. Told you, buddy.
The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave
Really?
the South in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right. But take care.
Thank you, both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
I mean, honestly, it is very confusing. The fact that they portray him as not being that impressive when they're talking, but the dude can turn into a giant lion man. I mean, doesn't matter how big your army is if you got, you know, a giant lion man that can burn everything to ash.
Good girl.
I mean, what are they gonna do? Stab you with swords, little swords and arrows? You just melt through that stuff.
Yeah!
There are so many of them.
Not for long.
Come on, gather around, guys. Yeah, he's always just like, I can't hold all these armies off. But then he steps out here and completely annihilates an army one by one.
Over here! This
It's silly. I mean, it's literally like saying, hey, you know those nukes you make? They can't destroy a city.
Over here!
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
Oh, that was nice.
Too slow.
Oh. I like the name of that that skill is called the Spirits Within. No, I mean, it's even, you know, it's even him himself. He talks about how he's not able to, he may not be able to hold them all off when he knows damn well he can. You know, he knows for a fact he can. I just find it kind of funny that they pretend like he's not as strong as he actually is.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our
Yeah.
lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks. Nothing the girls of
Joshua,
the
the
Vale
kill
couldn't put right.
stealer.
Glad to
Climb
hear
bested.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them,
They got a
they would
strong
drift
hand.
apart, to be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The Dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you.
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Eh.
Well, Since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
Yeah, I don't see somebody that had that much power giving it up that easy.
Can we get you anything?
Which is a sad thing, but true.
We did it!
This the last one?
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'll be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me,
Yeah, but that
Go for
usually
a
wouldn't
chat,
stop
Forder.
them.
what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm. But I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Oh, here we go.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the veil that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter. All united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
Quest complete. And that should have unlocked a couple hunts for us, I believe. Hey, Orichalcum. I just need one more Orichalcum. And one more Shadow Steel. Ooh, silver trophy.
This the last one?
Just a little further.
Will you lend me a hand? There are still injured in the bar.
Did I use up any potions? I don't think I did.
And what can I do for you?
I used one.
You've a keen eye.
Alright, before we do this, I need to go pee, so I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Had to take a phone call while I was up there. Alright.
I could give you another elixir.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job? I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you there, Nazair. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
This won't be an easy decision.
We rain fire down on their heads.
Alright, so now I should be able to do the hunts. Let's see. Okay, there should be one right around here. Let's go grab that one real quick. Up here.
Will you lend me a hand? They're still injured in the markets.
Can I leave through the training grounds? I think I can, right? Yeah.
Thanks for standing with us.
Hey, Chugaboo.
Come on.
Let's go, Giant Chicken. Okay, is it? No, I think it's on the other side of this. He did. He did get the book. Yep, he got the book while I was in there, while I was fighting the monster. The wyvern. Okay, so this thing should be around here somewhere. Not that, not that. I not got the hunt yet? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so yeah, it should be right there. That should be. Right here. Yep, use Clive as a distraction. So this thing is not here. I may have to go back to... Let's go back and turn everything in. Maybe that'll unlock it. Okay, I shouldn't have any more side quests besides the ones I turn in. Okay, yep. It looks like there's a side quest here. Okay, let's go turn all this stuff in.
You should have...
Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
I mean, he got the book.
Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conk and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
Daft as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the Cursebreakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
It couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
Things really do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
Quest complete. See, now I got some hunts up there.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Come to claim your just
The
desserts.
final one.
Here you are.
Hey.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Another silver trophy. Final 2 hunts. Fat puppy. Okay. Yeah, this is for you.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0. And a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent.
Children,
Hey, Cammy,
when they took
how you
apart
doing?
your scales, there was a tiny brass gear.
You mean afternoon?
Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know.
Uh-huh.
I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
'Tis afternoon.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Sid! Is
Well,
Mid
it's not
still
here.
hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding.
It's 12:30
She's fine.
here.
She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here.
No,
She
but you
needs
should
something
be.
Special, something only you three can provide. A brass
It's the
gear,
real time
a tiny one,
because I'm here.
one that might fit on, say, a set of scales.
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling
Nope.
and reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's
Nope.
good to know.
Look! I found it!
Nah.
Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know
Right?
about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Tell her, Kronos, EST is the best time zone.
Well, did they have it?
They did.
See? There you go.
Someone else to
He's got you there.
Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect!
You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Cammy
Only the
bested.
most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own, but with the right cog in the right place, well, you just wait and see. That should do it.
Well, that happens when you're wrong.
Here goes nothing.
And considering Kronos is the Lord of Time, you know.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
The Tantalus.
So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head? Or do I follow my heart?
Good question.
What's Tantalus?
The first time I stood on the deck of your ship.
No, I think that's this airship, the Enterprise.
It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams
Man,
to
I
chase.
do need to go back and play 9 again.
Especially in a world
I don't
like
remember
this.
anything from it.
Right. When this is over, I'm going to take all my Mithril engines to Zemeckis.
I think I
and
already
send them over
own
the
it,
edge.
actually. I know I own it
I
on
won't have my
PlayStation.
dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
All that hard work.
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it isn't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm going to bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Oh, so we're not going to get an airship.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Hey, level up.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Yep. These side quests are getting sparse. I have one more to do up there. And then I've got the 2 hunts to do. Oh, this is another cooking one, looks like. Be right back 1 second. I gotta go to the restroom again. All right, sorry about that. Okay, let's talk to Harpo crates here.
Oarsman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
I think I did.
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him.
Before I do that, can I talk to you and...
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. What subject shall we consider today?
Your Highness, would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
No. It is time, then.
No, only to the shelves. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him.
Now, here we
Not
go.
after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more. All because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself, and to him, how strong it truly is.
You are right. I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then. Take me to him.
Follow me.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environment in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
He looked so sad about that. Wow.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the Wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
Alright, get ready.
A Stolas quill.
Have fun.
Or more precisely, my
I'll do my best.
Stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about.
You definitely will.
Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
He'd be like, and this one time I got my ass kicked by Odin.
You alright?
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Etta's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Etta's due any day now, and I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo.
Oh, silver.
There's naught lucky in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway. Thing is, they're hard to come by.
Yeah.
Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing. I'd try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need, a feather.
That or the bird whose horse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with traveling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
You're a good friend, Clive. I won't forget this.
Nice. Okay. But we need to find that. We need to find the two hunts.
The garrison said they'd take another 100 of the spots.
And how might I help the garrison today?
Let me check here into this. It should be right there where I put the marker.
Those things didn't fight like men.
Come on.
Silver chocobo. Has there ever been a silver chocobo before? I don't remember a silver one. I know there's gold. Aha, there's the dude. $13 did? Oh, I didn't play through 13.
Be safe.
I got halfway through it and just didn't like the game. Prince of Death. Nice.
Not another one.
Dang.
All yours, Torgal.
Nice try.
Come on. They just say Torgal kill. Wow. Darksteel.
I'm getting tired of these things.
Alright, where's the next one? Okay, let's see here. Map. Nope. I think it's up here.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
Let's go back to Northreach. And we'll buy some more potions.
Do you see anything you like? An excellent choice.
Alright, now we gotta go up.
And how might I help the garrison today?
I haven't seen any of those beastly blue-eyed...
Yep. Okay.
Do be careful.
I will.
Ready, go?
This should be the last hunt. Then we got that one last side quest.
All right.
Then after that side quest, we should be able to continue on with the story.
Time to fight.
Oh, there.
Straight home now.
1 second. Alright, here we go. Dragoon is the last hunt.
You're the outlaw! The one who drove his highness to madness on your knees!
He hasn't heard. And it doesn't look like he's willing to listen.
Get him!
steal my potions, I know that much. That's a beast dragoon right there.
This one. Only your death will sound. This one. Go for
Got it. All marks hunted.
Damn it. Dion would have been glad to have you back at his side.
Nice. Okay. So before we move on to that last side quest, oh, looks like we got another side quest here too. Dang, keep getting more. But the one thing that we got to do, buy some potions. But now we should have all the stuff to make that
Still
sword.
alive, are ya? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Yeah, he ate through
You
all
can't
8 of
find
my
a better
potions.
price than that.
Yep. A Sancfordian, do you?
There it is.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Nice.
Anything else?
First the skies, then the crystal.
Yep.
What next?
Got the baddest sword in the game. It's like the power glove. It's so bad. Oh, a bunch of these saying thanks.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
So, 2 of those. I have a feeling there may be more side quests.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
I don't know. He was pretty close with her the other night.
Of course.
On the
Do you
beach.
remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Right? Okay, we'll do this one first.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
I'm not your man.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo near some gutted hovel not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you.
Wait. I didn't have to speak with any of the other merchants? Huh, I guess not. Why would they put him the first one there? That's funny. Oh no. No, that's Man's Hill there. So I still gotta speak to him. I just haven't found him. Gotcha.
I've got a few rooms going spare now.
Look, Daddy. Shining so brightly. Isn't it pretty?
Yeah, that just confused me is what happened there. Got a little confuzzled. Hey, this guy.
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time.
That's true.
Doesn't still hurt, does it?
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone? Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the Vicerine?
Maybe another time. I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway. A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's Ride. It sounds almost too good to be true.
Okay, so up there.
Since I'm already here.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even a
Come on.
Faster!
Can hardly make out.
Someone's brave. Tracks. Not left by bandits for a change.
Well, it showed it was here. So I'm guessing that back through here. Yep.
More tracks. And these look fresh. The chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is.
It's made it a little home here. Probably in there in the kitchen cooking. Or it might be sitting on the pot.
I don't hear anything.
Hey, feather.
Well, I'll be damned.
Two of them.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend. Thank you. Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
Alright. Go do this quest now. Dang it. I gotta go to the restroom again. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Thank you. Oh, it's all dead.
This is the place, but
I'm sorry, Clive.
there's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone at the backyard? To the hideaway, then.
Huh. Oops.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
It was no trouble.
Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
Crystal's crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
Not really.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. After all, that's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go. What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Now will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
Me lords.
How are you feeling?
What's up, Aerith?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that.
I think Gab might be sweet on her.
Go on, please. It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did.
Just a little.
It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. your new family like.
Doesn't take a scout to see
Good luck
that.
charm.
Get it?
We may come up
It's 'cause
north when
he's
a
a
band's
scout.
on the way.
Never mind.
I mean a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, my lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Clive, fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced. Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day, my mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over, what with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are, after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword.
That seems like foreshadowing. Yeah, that seems like foreshadowing.
I may have had one too many.
You may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
Hey.
Do you think they'll come back?
Of course they will. It's just a big Christmas.
Visit the backyard.
Say what you will. Lady Karen is seen. This should time.
Huh. Does it look like this place got greener since the last time I was here? I don't know if I'm imagining that or not.
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the
Maybe.
winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept the record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilafeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
Alright.
And how might I help the garrison today?
Those things didn't fight like men.
Faster!
Go!
The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
What about where the
Yote
exclamation
mentioned
point
the
is?
coastline. We can start there.
Hey, that looks like them right there.
Look, brother. You see them?
I do. Flowers. And our friends.
This way. Sick. Go to him.
Get back down here.
Over here.
Come down here too. There we go.
What do you see, boy?
Minotaur.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
Get him! This one. Get him! Over here!
Oh, come on.
Get him! Over here! Vogel, kill! Down, Vogel!
Done deal.
That was harder than I expected.
No, it wasn't.
But Founder, it was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
No, Gav will probably come cock block me though.
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me.
I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you, Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted.
Well, she was a bitch too.
There was nothing
so.
to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling. Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the Tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Okay.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
Dead, probably.
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I never was much good at garlands. But it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
That's beautiful, man.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
It's pretty emotional scene there for Final Fantasy. I have a feeling he's not going to. I have a feeling we got another Tidus on our hands. It just feels like it's going that way. All right, well. It's time to move on, I suppose. I have no more side quests left. No more hunts left. I guess it's time to go. It said until I go to Origin. So I guess she's just with me if I like go on hunts and stuff. Her and supposed to be Joshua too. They're both supposed to stay with me. But I don't see Joshua here. I guess they put him on there. I thought she's supposed to be with me. Oh, there she is. Snuck up on me like Jason Voorhees. I don't know, but guess it's time to move on to Origin. Here we go. Shiva's Kiss. Probably upgrades all the powers that you use from Shiva is what I'm assuming. That's what the other one did, the Phoenix one.
Make sure you do this time. Oh, and while you're at it,
I just prefer the dodge one.
Clive, if you see me dad up there, tell him we were right to leave his legacy with you.
Tell him he'll be in the front row. There's no way he'd miss this. Well, behave yourself, Mitt.
We'll see.
So, you're in charge now, Gav.
And what does Taya have to say about that? Come back before she finds out, eh?
Thank you, Yote. I'm sorry.
Your Grace, I shall pray for your safe return.
That's kind of you. But you should pray he took his medicine. I didn't spend all night grinding herbs for his lordship to leave them on his nightstand. Again.
You needn't fear, Lady Taya. And thank you.
See that your brother comes back in one piece. Or, at most, two. Any more and you can heal him yourself.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, there's nothing to say that hasn't already been said. But that's never stopped me before. So just you do what needs doing. And don't worry about us.
We'll do our best, Uncle.
That'll be well.
If that is all?
Not quite. Jill.
It's time, isn't it?
It is. Take care of him.
Oh, he's not coming with us?
And you. You take care of her too, boy.
Well, now I'm sad.
Don't forget, Clive. We all choose our own path. Believe in yours. I do.
I'll be back. I promise. I love you, Jill.
Nice. He did. Wasn't expecting that.
I know. I love you too.
She pulled a Han Solo. And everybody claps. I can't believe she pulled a Han Solo. Yeah. Don't think it's gonna happen.
No. We have a god to kill.
He's good. Well, that one was heart-wrenching. I'm sad that Torgal ain't coming.
Here they come. Hold on, Joshua.
Already am.
trying to make us a way in.
So, this is Origin.
A far cry from heaven.
Where it all began, where it all begins, our ark. Your architect.
There you are.
It was here that we slumbered. Here that we waited for centuries, clinging to our decrepit shell, for fear that we might have need of it once again. But you have come at last. And now we shall be truly complete.
Well? There's 3 of us, and 1 of him. Let's make it count.
Dominance. We will show you what it means to suffer.
Ugh.
You've suffered enough!
Oh. Dang, he's kicking our butts. Hellfire. Revelation. Mega Flare. Holy balls. Triad attack. Try disaster. Ultima Prime thwarted. He wasn't bested?
Had you only surrendered, this unpleasantness could have been avoided.
Oh, man. Wait a minute. You tell me he's a one-winged angel now? Yep. That's pulling a Sephiroth there. I think that's probably a reference.
We have you.
Oh no. Yep.
Deal. Go! Save your brother! Not for acceptance. Only forgiveness!
There goes Dion.
Now, Father, it is done.
One down, 2 more to go.
Clive! Clive! No.
Did I mention you look terrible?
That makes two of us.
Oh, I'll be all right.
And Dion. Take my hand.
No, I told you, I'll be...
Come on.
Thank you.
Press on.
Always.
Since the party makeup has changed, I need to take this off now, put on something else. Reduces diamond dust. We'll put that on since Torgal isn't with us anymore. New missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers.
I'm sorry about Dion.
Don't be.
Can I go back to my chambers? I can.
Please. He did what he had to do.
And it's time we did the same. Should we stop?
Because of the cough. No, I think we're past that, Clive.
I suppose we are.
I have a feeling he's going to turn into Ultima. And we're going to have to fight him.
That light. So cold. So empty. We're close, aren't we?
It seems that way. But I don't want to think what could be waiting for us in there.
Then think instead of those waiting for us at home.
Keep showcasing that wound. Something's gonna happen with it.
Clive.
That music sounds familiar.
They can't be.
But they are. This is the Nexus. A wellspring of life. Yours and ours. As we watch the world stumble slowly to its dark end, it was here we pledged a new beginning. And now, with the ether we have harvested, I shall raise my kin from their eternal slumber. That together we may usher in a new age of reason.
This was never about creation. Only self-preservation. You condemned an entire world so that you alone might escape death.
Alone. Him. Alone. Clive. I think I understand. He...
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
They sacrificed their flesh to become beating hearts of crystal that pumped the land's lifeblood from the depths of the earth unto this very chamber. And thus would they labor still, long after their work was done, had you not set them free.
You meant for us to destroy the Mother Crystals. It's what you wanted all along.
You have our gratitude, Mythos. In this you have served us well. You have both served us well. Welcome home, brother.
Joshua.
I thought it was me, but it wasn't my grasp that grew weaker. It was theirs that grew stronger.
Joshua!
That's 2 down.
And now we can become one.
Clive. Don't speak. The one possessed of the destructive flames of Ifrit and the healing flames of the Phoenix. This, I once believed, would be Ultima's true form. But I was wrong. I see it now. Why you will never become Ultima's vessel.
I don't care. Just hold on.
Listen to me, Clive. You remember the murals? People once knew that Ultima was their god. That he created them. And they worshipped him, prayed to him, looked to him for guidance.
In vain.
In vain. For he did not listen, did not acknowledge our will, and so we strayed from his path to forge one of our own. So absorbed was he in his own desires, so driven by his own will alone, that he shunned the one thing that could have made him truly powerful. Faith. The same faith people now place in you. Faith that you will fulfill their dream, Sid's dream, of creating a better world for us. Faith that you will follow in Father's footsteps and save those who need saving most. Faith that you will answer Jill's plea to save yourself. The difference is, Clive, that you chose to listen And that is what has steeled our bonds. Bonds that helped you stand firm when Ultima's pull was at its strongest. His power may be absolute, but so is ours. And so will yours be.
Uh-oh.
With my light in your heart, not even a god might stop us.
Joshua! Don't do it, you'll...
Enough, Clive. My body is too far gone. If the wound does not take me, the curse will. I have always been proud to call you my shield. But now, it is the world that needs you. Thank you, Clive, for being my brother.
Look at me, Joshua. Open your eyes! Open your eyes, Damien! Why? Why did you do this? Joshua! Joshua!
Yeah, that makes my throat tighten a little bit.
And thus does the final piece fall into place. The incantation primed, but one task remains. To empty the vessel.
Still here. With me to the end.
Even now, you would deny the inevitable.
Some funky toenails, dude.
As we always have. And always will. On this, my sword, I swear, to shield the Firebird's flame forevermore.
Alright, I gotta go to the bathroom. Be right back. All right, let's do this.
You know nothing of magic.
Oh, flare. Come on, man.
This is the work of my will.
Why didn't it go off? Dang it.
Perhaps this will break you. Countless centuries have I waited for this moment. This moment in which I might revel in my creation, only to find it profaned and so it must be cleansed.
Whoa.
Unexpected. How is it that your will yet endures?
Because it's not so easily broken.
But it can be broken. And I shall see it so. For such is my will.
Try it. Odin!
Oh, it missed him. Crap.
Come on.
What latent force feeds these flames? I sense more here than mere will. Is this Logos? Have you truly become free? No, I forbid it. You are not a god. You are but flesh and bone. You are not one of us. I created you, all of you. And what is mine is mine to destroy.
Once, perhaps. But we are no longer yours. Our flames are our own, and they burn as one!
It's morphin' time. Let's go.
Have you learned nothing? Damned is the slave who will turn the scourge upon his master!
God, I jumped right into that. Butt kicked there. The rapture. Oh, dear Lord. I'm trying. Oh, come on. Come on, man.
In us! With fire shall fire be repaid.
I don't think I can do this. Come on. Get in there. There we go.
Your flames might consume mine.
Okay. Burn.
No. My will is inviolable. Something is wrong.
You're afraid. You always have been. From the moment the Blight exposed what you were, weak, you conceived us to prove otherwise. But the results shook you to the core. For in us you saw yourself, and realized we had the potential to be more than you could ever be. And so you turned your back on your creation. Your back on the world, like the coward you are.
You think you know me? You know nothing, Logos. Nothing.
Apparently he wants more.
Bathed in light, I stand above you, my rebirth complete. And you, for your defiance, shall pay the proper price. An eternity of anguish.
Anguish. Pain. Suffering. You have known none of these. But we have. So we know what they grant. They bring us together. And that makes us strong.
Thunder roar! My will be done.
Winds rise!
Too slow.
Awaken!
Petulant child.
Ah, didn't mean to hit that.
Let the tempest rage. Gale unrelenting.
Garuda! Away, Clive!
Oh yeah.
Earth unyielding.
Yeah.
Titan!
Get him out, Clive!
You cannot have this power. It is not yours to take. Too slow.
Go. There we go.
That's my boy! Ice unfeeling! Shiva!
Together!
Diamond dust.
Darkness, unending. Odin. Onward, my son. No, mine is the altar at which you pray.
Apparently not.
Mine are the eyes that look down upon you all.
Limit break. Uh-oh.
And yet still you cannot see. You are no better than us. We are one and the same.
We are not the same. No man might stand beside me. Not. Witness my creation.
Ouch.
When all hope is burned away, naught will remain but ash.
Oh.
Let darkness fall!
Flames unforgiving!
With me, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Forevermore. So sure of your place atop the world, you refuse to acknowledge those below. You chose to remain alone. And so you shunned the one thing that could have made you stronger. Pushed away the hands that could have raised you higher.
I do not need you. You or anyone.
Apparently you do.
And that is where we are different. I could not have made it here on my own. I carry with me the hopes and dreams of my brothers, my sisters. And it is they who will give me the strength to end your reign.
I cannot end. I am the end.
Cast an ultimate. Say goodbye.
The world you seek is but a fantasy.
A Final Fantasy.
The only fantasy here is yours. And we shall be its final witness.
They did it.
I said, it's over.
Damn. Finished him with a punch.
Tell me, what do you imagine will befall this world now that you have gained your precious freedom?
I honestly don't know. But I doubt it will be pretty. A sorry tale of sin and suffering, hardship and pain.
And it was for this that you fought so fiercely? Why?
It's who we are. We fight. We survive. We endure. We don't need a reason. We are imperfect creatures, When we stumble, we reach for a shoulder to lean on. When we fall, we stand back up. We see the horizon, ever out of reach, and still we march on. Certain the answers lie just beyond it, because that is our way.
My congratulations. Relish this victory, knowing that you have but delayed the inevitable. Your world is already dead. May you enjoy an eternity on its blackened husk.
Oof. That was a pretty harsh thing to say. Itch. Excuse me. This is definitely my game of the year. It had some problems, but still, it was a great game. Can he bring him back? Is he just healing the... I don't think he was planning to bring him back, just healing that wound.
It seems Ultima's power was too great for this vessel all along.
Uh-oh.
But while I have it, perhaps I can use it to set things right.
Yep.
And see Ultima's legacy. Bearers, dominance, crystals, magic, consigned to the flames. Even if it means the end of me.
Yep, that's what I figured.
These are our terms. Ooh. We got credits already. Did he survive? Oh. Is he turned into stone? Or is that just sand? Nah, it's stone. Can he see it too? Jill.
Aren't you the most beautiful thing?
He is, isn't he?
What are you gonna call him?
Let me see, let me see. Oh, read little one. Got a smile for your Uncle Gov.
Not so loud, you burp.
What? I was only...
Shh, you're scaring him.
It's all right.
Oh.
A sky of scattered tears, 1,000 years apart. Should they fade, I will not be afraid of the dark. For your
If you need a rest, I can take him.
I'll hold you to that.
The world's yours now. Yours to do with as you please. That's what Sid wanted. That's what they both wanted.
Yeah, I figured.
Icon? Have you been reading that silly story again? Magic belongs in fairy tales. You see?
Hey, Cammy.
Well done.
Welcome back.
Now, be a good lad and play with your brother until supper.
Come on, hurry! Hurry! Right. Right, let's play the Saint in the Secretary. No, I don't want to be Madu. What do you want to play then? War of the Icons! Again?
Final Fantasy, Joshua Rose.
Do I get to be a freak? Right, I'm the older brother.
Wait, what?
Because Bahamut says so.
So Joshua's still alive. He brought him back before one journey ends. Apparently so. Cool. All right. Nice. Man, that was a good game. I really enjoyed that. But anyway, I think that's going to be all for today. Thank you all for stopping by. And let's see if we can find anybody that's streaming. Let's see here. Okay. What we got? We'll pop it over to... Oh, thanks for stopping. Thanks for watching it, man. It's fun. It was very fun. We're going to raid Max. But appreciate y'all. Thanks for stopping by. And we'll see you next time. Till then, peace.
Hi! I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome in. Welcome into chat.